something exciting indeed, James. Here we have the leopard I was telling you about. This is Hosana, and he is about almost 3.5 years old, and we know him very, very well. He was found here this morning, so I knew roughly where to look. It wasn't too difficult, but of course he's nestled here in the bushes to try and get some shade because it is a hot day. So we've just sort of positioned ourselves in a little bit of a gap between the bushes here so that we can see him, but also we don't want to disturb any view he may have of the nearby water hole just over here and the impala that he could potentially hunt. Now, it is very hot and sometimes the cats don't like to hunt during the day, but we don't want to be in between any of them. So this is why we sort of have parked in this position. But from what I can gather, well, all these impalas are boys because they've got horns on their head. I don't think they know he's here. I think he knows they're there. Although he's not showing any interest at all. He's clearly feeling very lazy, aren't you, boy? But I don't think the impala know he's there. And why I say that is because impala do something called alarming. So when they see a predator, they will stare at it and they will be very vocal. They will make a very loud noise, almost like a bark. And what they're doing is trying to let all the other impala around know that there's a predator here. So they're very relaxed. They don't look scared. They're not making noise. They're here because of water. But I don't think they know that there's a leopard in the bush about 30 meters away. Jaden's asking about impala. Now, impala are actually a species of antelope, not gazelle. So we have many different species of antelope out here, and impala is just one of them. And they happen to be my favorite as well. Now, what you mean about life cycle, I'm not entirely sure, but we have just finished the rutting season. And the rutting season is when the males and females will mate. And it's a very noisy season for all of us. The males are very, very noisy, and that has now finished. So hopefully many of the females will now be pregnant, and they're pregnant for about 6.5 months, and then all the females will give birth around the same time. And we call that lambing season because they give birth to little lambs all at the same time. And this is actually a very smart thing for the impalas to do. It's one of their survival strategies. They have many, many survival strategies, and this is just one of them. So by all the females having their young offspring at the same time, it means there's so many young around that there's no way that the predators could get to them all. So it gives them a better chance of survival. So it's a very smart thing for the impalas to do. Not only that, they travel in herds. So they travel in big groups. You will find mixed groups of males and females, and you will find all female groups with their young, and then like this one here, all boy groups, which we call bachelor herds. So it depends on the season to what sort of social grouping of impalas you will find, but you rarely find impalas on their own because there's a big element of safety of traveling with a herd, safety in numbers. Like I just mentioned earlier, impalas will alarm when they see a predator, which means everyone is alerted, everybody knows. So there's a big benefit of being in the herd. More eyes, more ears, and more mouths to make alarm calls. I can actually show you how to age a male impala. I'm just going to bring up a little image on my phone. Just give me 1 second. Wait, they're coming a little bit closer actually. They might see him shortly. I'm just going to stay a little bit quiet. didn't even have time to make a single noise and they've run away, but they've not ran that far. Look, I'm not sure if they're actually now all staring at him. Once they know the predator's there, they will stare. As long as they can see the predator, they're not really in danger. The game's up. Look at this impala, making himself big, strong, brave, putting its neck up and watching Hosana. That was incredible. The game's up now. He knows. He's out in the open, he's exposed, everybody's seen him. He definitely won't hunt now. Even Emma, the director in my ear, is saying that was crazy. It was very unexpected. I really didn't think he was going to jump out like that. Wow, there you go, everybody. We just saw a big top predator jump out at an impala. Now, we've not got the best view of him, but I don't want to move the vehicle just yet. Oh, all of you from Williams Elementary are saying, wow, yes, wow. Now he's going for water. The reason I don't want to move the car just yet, I don't really want to disturb him too much. He's obviously having a drink, and then I'll figure out exactly where he's going to go, and then we'll reposition. So wow, everybody, that was incredible. So while we figure out what our spotted cat is going to do, we're going to send you guys back across to Jamie.